Hey guys, I had a question from a student on section 3C, homework problem number 12. Basically what they're wanting you to do in this problem is they're wanting you to compare two different loans. All right. Again, look at your account and make sure your numbers could be different than mine. So what I've worked out is you need a $30,000 loan. You've got two options. You can go with a 30-year loan with an APR of 8.15%, or you can go for a shorter term loan, 15 years with an APR of 7.75%. Okay, so they want the monthly payment for each option. So basically what you'll do is you're going to go to your formula sheet and you will actually use the loan payment formula. I'll also show you how to use Excel. But first I'll show you to use this formula. Okay. Let me go back to my paper. Okay, so for problem number 12, 30-year loan, let's do option 1. Okay, we're looking for the payment for option 1. So here is my payment formula from my formula sheet. Okay, and the principal is 30,000, and that's times the APR, which is 8.15%, which is 0.0815. We're going to divide that by 12 because we are making monthly payments on this loan. Make sure you put that in parentheses. Okay, group your numerator, divided by, and then make sure you group your denominator. I did not close my square brackets here. Make sure you close your square brackets here. 1 minus parentheses 1 plus 0.0815 divided by your n value, which is 12. Close parentheses, raise that whole part to the negative n, which is 12 times the number of years, 30. And close those parentheses and then close your square brackets. If you type that into your calculator correctly, you'll get a monthly payment of $223.27 for option 1. Now, if you would like to do this in Excel, you can certainly use the payment function in Excel. You'll have to type in equals and then the PMT function. Open parentheses, you'll have to type in the interest rate, which would be the 0.0815, divide that by 12, comma, the number of periods would be 12 monthly payments times 30 years, and then your beginning value is $30,000. And then comma, your future value would be 0. My page got cut off here. So I'll take you to Excel and show you that. So you'll go to Excel, I'll clear out what I have. Just click in any box, it doesn't matter which one. Equal PMT, the payment function. Well, it doesn't look like it's taking it. Let me pick a different box. Equals PMT, there it goes. PMT, the interest rate is the 0.0815. We have to divide that by 12. And then the number of periods for this loan is 30 years times 12 months in a year, 12 times 30. The present value of this loan is 30,000. And the future value, we want it to be 0. We don't need the type, so we can just close it out there. And there is your payment of $223.27. Now, if we go back, let's go back and look at option 2. Option 2, you're going to calculate the exact same way. You can use the formula and you can use Excel. Either which way, you can use the Excel to check your formula if you do it by hand. But we've got some different specs here. The 15-year is my loan this time, and my APR has changed. It's 7.75%. So if we come down to option 2 and we use our payment formula, the payment formula from our formula sheet here, our principal is 30,000 times my APR is 0.0775 divided by 12, close parentheses, divided by, open parentheses 1 minus, open parentheses 1 plus, 0.0775 divided by 12, which is my n. Close parentheses, raise that to the negative 12 times 15. Close parentheses, and again, I forgot to close my square brackets here, so that would be your close out your denominator. If you type that in your calculator, you should get a monthly payment of $282.38. And if you would like to type this in Excel, sort of the way we did this one up here, it's very similar, and I can take you to Excel and show you that. So for option 2, we'll type equals payment, open parentheses. My interest rate for option 2 is 0.0775 divided by 12. The number of periods, this time it's 15 years times 12 payments per year. It is a $30,000 loan, and the future value, we want it to be 0. So when you type that in, you'll see that the payment for option 2 is $282.38. Okay, and that's where I got these 2 monthly payments. That's exactly how I got those. Now, the second part of this question says, find the total amount paid for each option. In other words, it's a $30,000 loan, but over the years, you're going to pay interest as you're paying on this loan. So they want to know, after it's all said and done, how much did you pay totally to pay off this loan? So let me go back and show you how you figure out the total paid. So for option 1, you take your payment, your monthly payment, you're paying that every month for 30 years. So you'll take that $223.27 times 12 times 30 years. And you've paid a total of $80,377.20 for a $30,000 loan. So you've paid right much in interest along the way for that one. So for option 2, it was a shorter loan. The payment was higher, however. So the payment is $282.38, and we paid that 12 months a year times 15 years. And so when we pay option 2 completely, when we paid a loan completely off, we paid $50,828.40. Okay, so you can see option 1, you're in the long run, the payment's lower, but you're paying back to the bank a whole lot more than what you borrowed. Option 2, you don't have as much time to pay the loan off. It's only 15 years. It's half the time. The payment's higher, but in the long run, you'll pay $50,828.40. So when you go back to fill in your options here, that's where these 2 numbers came from, the total payment. Okay, and then it says compare the 2 options to determine which is the better economic option, which appears to be the better option. And option 2 is the better option, but only if the borrower can afford that higher monthly payment over the entire term of the loan. So that's, that's the caveat. It's got a higher monthly payment, a shorter term, and you're paying way less interest than you are for the 30-year loan. Thanks, guys. I hope this helped you. Let me know if it didn't. Call me or email me.